Welcome to the Teapot Reads. I'm the Teapot. My name's Sam. This is what I'm currently reading, which is Crescent City Book 2 in the only book sleeve that it would fit in. And welcome to my channel. It is so nice to see you today. Hello, hello. Today we're doing one of my favorite videos to do because it gives me the best excuse to sit and talk to you guys about what I've been reading. We're doing my manga wrap-up for winter. So if you're new to my channel, the way I typically do wrap-ups is I do it every three months, so like every season. So this is going to cover the books that I read in December, January of 2022, and February of 2022. It is nearly the end of February, but it's not quite the end. So I will be talking about the manga that I'm currently reading. I will finish it this month. I might pick up another. I don't think I'll have time to finish it this month though. So I'm not super worried about it. If I do finish more than what I predict here, I'll definitely talk about it in my spring wrap-up, which will come at the end of May. I'm just gonna jump into it. Okay, let's not keep you waiting. Well, I guess I'll keep you waiting a little bit longer. Again, if you're new here, I really started getting into manga again late last year, or I guess middle of last year, I should say. I want to say it was late summer. I could be wrong on that. I used to read manga a long time ago when I was in like freshman year of college, but I never got super into it, and I didn't try diversifying my taste. I had a couple series that I loved and I kept returning to, but that was it. I've really been working on diversifying what I read and reading more active series and trying to read them to completion and keep up to date on them, and it has been a nice little challenge. It's a little hard to juggle sometimes, but it's been a nice little challenge. I also don't anymore sit down and read a whole volume of manga in a day. I was getting almost overwhelmed by doing that. I did that for quite a bit of Spy Family, quite a bit of Sweat and Soap, and I was just getting too full of those stories. I needed a break. So I've started doing 1 to 3 chapters of a manga per day, just depending on how much time I have in the morning. It's a great way to wake up, and it's sort of a nice treat to sit down if I have time to do 3 chapters. So this kind of helps me pace out how long it takes me to read manga, and also gives me something to continuously look forward to. So it's been really nice to be doing it that way, and I'll probably continue to do it that way. All right, now let's get into it. So first of all, I continued on with Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, which is probably my current favorite series. I'm obsessed with this series. This is volume 12. This is the most recent volume. It just came out. I loved it. Wow. I cannot wait to see where this is going to go. I think we're going to meet the final school mystery in the next volume. I really liked the conclusion of the Shijima arc that was going on, and I also really loved the sort of breathing space for the exams they were taking. I love when stories use, I call it breathing space. I don't know if there's an actual term to it, but I love when stories take the time to give you, the reader, and the characters these moments of just regular life or quiet life. Even though this was definitely a stressful time for our characters, it was nothing compared to what they've been dealing with, and it was nice to see this mundanity in there, and it was still really funny, and it still gave us a lot of character growth, especially for side characters, which I really appreciated and wasn't expecting. It was a nice little bridge between 2 very serious arcs. Looking forward to volume 13. I will continuously be looking forward to the different volumes in the series, and I am hoping to actually try to watch the anime this coming season. I'm not going to guarantee it or like 100% hold myself to it, but I'm hoping, because I think that'd be really nice. I haven't watched an anime in a long time. That's like next step, right? Read manga, watch anime. I also continued on with The Girl from the Other Side. This is by Nagabe. I read volume 2. It was okay. I am enjoying this series, but it's not something that I feel like I have to run out and read right away. I like it, and I like the art. I have talked about how the art is sometimes too dark for me to really make out what's happening on the page, but I do like it, I think. Definitely not something that, if I had been reading it while it was coming out, I think I would have felt I needed to read right away. Definitely something that sits on the back burner for me. So far, though, I am still planning to finish the series. I have heard things about the final volumes, but I mean, maybe I'll like it. Then one of my favorite series, and the series is over now, which is sad, but also good for me because it means it won't be going on forever in perpetuity. I don't think I have, so I started Girl from the Other Side, which is over, and this series is now over, but I don't think any of the other series that I've been reading are over. So that's kind of nice. But we have volumes 8, and then the volume, I'm actually currently reading volume 9 of Sweat and Soap. So I finished volume 8 earlier this season, totally, like, it does not match the season at all. This is the summer volume. This one is, like, autumny, like late summer, autumn vibes. I'm really enjoying it. I love these. If you've not read Sweat and Soap, it's really just a romance series. It is just so tender and sweet, and the things that the two characters deal with are definitely adult problems, and they deal with them in such mature ways. I just love the communication between these two. Absolutely, absolutely adore it. Kotaro and Asako are OTP material. Not going to lie. It is a little raunchy though. This is definitely an adult series. So I don't 100% remember much about volume 8, except we get to see a lot more of their coworkers, which I really enjoyed, and Asako and Kotaro start considering what a future together might look like, married, children, that sort of thing. And then so far in volume 9, they've gone to a festival together, and this cover stresses me out a little bit. Why is Asako crying? It better not be bad. Like, the angst in this series is great, but I don't think I can take, like, a fake breakup or breakup vibes, like... So I hope it's nothing like that. I don't think it is. And I really hope it's nothing like that. And then finally, I started reading Way of the House Husband. So I got through volumes 1, 2, and 3. And I love this series. Oh my gosh, why did it take me so long to pick these up? I think they're up through volume 7 now. I'm making myself wait on picking up volume 4 because I know as soon as I pick it up, that's the only thing I'm going to want to read. I'm loving these. These are so good. If you've never read Way of the House Husband, I can only recommend it. It is about this guy. He is the immortal dragon, Tatsu, or he was the immortal dragon, this like really high-ranking member of the Yakuza, and he left to become a house husband, and he deals with just regular day-to-day house husbandy things in the most Yakuza way possible, and like people from his past will be like, the immortal dragon, oh my god, he's here to kill us. And then he's like, I'm just here to get groceries. And then like ends up like threatening them without threatening them, and they leave him alone. And it's just great. It's so funny. It is so cute. It is so cozy. I love these. I'm obsessed. Okay? I'm obsessed. The best thing I've probably been reading lately. And they were, when I was reading them, it was such a pleasure to keep returning to them. I was just always happy. I was like, yes, time to wake up and read Way of the House Husband. Like, it was just a great feeling every morning. So, Way of the House Husband, fantastic. Strongly recommend the series. We'll definitely be continuing it next season. Which, speaking of what I will be reading next season, a little TBR for you all. Obviously, continuing Way of the House Husband. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I really want to stretch it out as long as I can. I haven't picked up volume 4 yet, but I probably will very shortly. I also want to read volume 3 of The Girl from the Other Side. I love this cover. Of the covers that I've read so far, this is my favorite cover. It's just, the colors are just so pretty. I love it, and I love the back as well. It's very creepy. These are, like I said, just okay. So it's at the top of my pile at the moment just to kind of get it over with. That sounds so bad. I'm enjoying it more than I'm making it sound. I am enjoying these. And then continuing on with Free Run Beyond Journeys, and I have volume 2. Not sure when volume 3 comes out, but I do want to read it. And it looks like they get another companion in this volume, so I'm really excited for that because I think adding another character to this mix is really going to make this story a little more exciting. I talked about volume 1 in my autumn wrap-up because I didn't read any volumes this season. I enjoyed it, but the story just hadn't done enough yet to make me really like adore it. So I'm giving it 3 volumes, the first 3, to see if I really like it. But I do really think adding another character to the mix will really help. When we got a second character initially, her name was like Herb or something. Fern! When we got Fern introduced in volume 1, the story already started picking up. So whoever this mysterious third person is, hopefully he continues to add to the enjoyment of this series. Then I really want to finish up Sweat and Soap. I have 2 more volumes, 10 and 11, and 11 has a wedding on the cover, so we all knew this was coming, but I'm still really excited for it, and I actually love how it kind of like wraps around a little bit. I think it's really cute how it does that. This is my favorite cover, not just because I love her dress, which her dress is gorgeous. Like, good for you, Asako. But yes, I really would like to finish this season, just be done with the series. I love this series, but I am ready to say goodbye to it and start so many new wonderful series. And of those new wonderful series, there are quite a few volume ones that I have that I want to start, but top priority is A Man and His Cat by Umi Sakurai. This just looks cozy and cute, and I love it. This is like, I want to grow up and be old with a big fat cat. That seems awesome to me. I feel like this is like gonna be I get the vibe that I think this is gonna be surprisingly an emotional read, but we'll see. So that's my manga wrap up and TBR for the next season. Thank you for watching. I know I kind of rushed through it. These are always a little shorter because I don't have as much to say about manga. Again, I didn't mention this video in past wrap-ups. I talk about how since I'm still sort of relearning and re-entering the manga space, I don't have a lot of history or comparisons or experience in that space to really talk about or rate these. Probably this year I'm going to continue to just enter and enjoy my time in this space. I definitely would love to start doing reviews, and I might do a series review for Sweat and Soap at some point when I finish it, but for now, this is just like my feelings and thoughts on all of those. I really enjoyed them. Thank you for watching. If you liked this content and you want to see more like it, definitely consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me that you are out there, that you are listening, that you are interested in what I have to say. It literally means the world. You have no idea. Thank you. If you are somewhere cold, I hope you're staying warm. And if you're somewhere warm, I hope you're staying comfortable. And most of all, I hope you're reading a great book. I will see you guys next time. Bye!